So, that's gonna be part 17 of this beginner Conjurer. And since I haven't checked out the Crucible at all yet, we're gonna do some Crucible here. And yeah. And also since we... Or rather, also... Since this is solo self-found, right, we don't have any gladiators merits, right, so we basically have to like start a Crucible from aspirant difficulty, as it will be when this was like your first character ever. So we're gonna start off with the Crucible here in aspirant difficulty, which is gonna be not very exciting, right? Yo, Decan and Circle of Life, welcome on, welcome on. How far do we have to go up? I think... Yo, Decan, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, man. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. How far do we have to go to... Unlock the next difficulty? I think we'll open 100, right? Yo, Dakota! Irashaimase! Welcome on, welcome on. Thank you for your raid. Or host, rather. Kyo wa ikaga desu ka? I hope you're doing fine. Crucible of the Dead, right? So does this have no music or... Oh, this only has music when you actually start the game, right?
Welcome to my Crucible. I have seen your potential, and I am most intrigued.
So we have 0 tributes yet, right? Tributes are something that you get to like unlock higher waves and also to... Or rather to start off at higher waves and also to like construct defensive buildings, right? And you get stuff like that from like killing enemies. Or like rather from like completing waves, right? This is gonna be so fucking Resident Zipper though. I think they need to like introduce something like waystones to the Crucible as well. Like the waystones that you can craft in Shadow Realm, right? So that you, like, basically once you have done... I mean, yeah, you have the Gladiator's merits, right? But you still have to, like, start in Gladiator from, like, wave 1, right? And we can't even play on new Crucible arenas yet, right? Wake me up when Crucible ends. I can't believe I'll just play like 1 minute of this game mode and I'm already bored. Fuck, I hate Crucible. I mean, that's obviously like the easiest Crucible you can do, that's why it's like extra boring, but still. Yeah, just keep on going. So we got 1 tribute now. If we cashed out there, I think we would have gotten 3, right? But I mean, cashing out means you would have to restart at 1 again.
Really, the best you could do.
Shut the fuck up, Lokar. You got Charles the other day? Wait, what? That item doesn't exist? What do you mean you got Charles? I mean, I understand Crucible being fun once you are like at 150 Gladiator, right? And actually testing out builds there, but... But I mean, if you don't GD stash that, right? You have to, I mean, start an aspirant once, do like Challenger also once, and then you can buy like these gladiators merits that you can stash and then use on your other characters, right? But even if you use those, you can't just like craft a waystone for like just like an SR that allows you to like, I don't know, start like wave 50 or like wave 65, right? Like whenever you do a fresh character, you still have to like start the gladiator to wave 1, which is, I don't know. At least I think the grinding here doesn't take as long as an SR. Like grinding from like SR1 to say 65 or normal took me like what, 1.5 episodes, right? Like way too long. This is not gonna take as long, hopefully. We'll see.
Impressive, but you don't.
Yeah, Wreck Balik, how are you, man? You're gonna make the Force Wave Commando now. Nice, man. Yeah. If I dropped like a Word Eater, I would do that one right away as well. As like my next build, but I mean, yeah. What about the forums? The forums seem kinda dead like the last couple of days, right?
I'm beginning to think you're not taking this seriously.
Of course not, it's fucking Crucible, dude. Why would I take this seriously? Yeah, I know, like when you fight him, you actually can see him wielding it, right? But like every time I see him wielding it, he actually has the blue item instead, which looks kind of the same. But I think the purple one has like a glow or something on top of that. I've never seen it though, so I don't really know what it's looking like when he's actually wielding it. Yo, Mercedes Botto, welcome in, welcome in. Oh yeah, somebody was asking the other day for like a Crucible stream. This is it, right? It's gonna be more exciting later. It'll take me a while to make this exciting for you, I guess. Just keep on going. Wave 31. Okay. So, I think it's 101 when we can go to Challenger. Or is it 50? I don't know. Can you unlock a Gladiator when you do normal, like Aspirant difficulty even? More
I
exciting.
haven't seen such a sad display since Ulzuin's betrayal.
I agree. Your arena sucks, man. I should at least like... I should have like at least chosen a different arena, right? Because this one you already always see on the forums anyway, right? It's like the only arena people play, kinda. Crucible, am I sick? I don't know, I'm just too bored of this patch. Like, the new patch is not coming. At least, it didn't come this week. It's gonna probably come like next week or like the week after that, right? So. I kinda don't wanna like theory craft because I wanna wait for the new items. On the other hand, we don't even know what new items are gonna come. They didn't spoiler us anything, right? They didn't tease us any of them, right? So... I mean, I could also like speed level some random character, right, I guess. Just speed level a random class without like an endgame build in mind. Just like speed level like commando or something like that, right? I teased a few. I mean, yeah, like 3 out of the like 50. Or is it 40? I don't know. 35 plus. Go with the Chthonian one next. When should I even like change crucibles? At 50 or 100? And it didn't seem that great. Like the biggest or like the greatest, or rather the best items that I saw were like the amulets from the Bulbasaur guys and the Ancient Grove, right? Because they're apparently like the amulets are apparently gonna get like +1 all skills to like a certain class. For example, the one that converts Pierce to Fire to Granada now will get like +1 Demolitionist, right? And that would make a very legit item for like Bombermans now actually. Like a very good amulet actually. Like a good alternative to like full Uzu instead, right? Would be that instead now. Like Adversary, that amulet, right? Then you maybe don't even use like some Uzu pieces anymore. Maybe like Shoulders. Shoulders are still pretty good. I mean, I could theory crowd something like that, right? But I mean, that's gonna be like another Fire Bomberman. Which already made quite a few ones, like last year. Yeah, Chosen Helmet maybe even as well, yeah. There's some interesting stuff you can do, for sure. Like, Ozuin's 4-piece was just too good before. But now with that amulet, it... Like, yeah, you might get rid of some other Ozuin pieces as well. The 3-piece also still, like, gives you like, physical resistance though, right? Like, the Fizzres could also still be really good. On the other hand, you can get, like, Overseer's prefix on the helmet, right? And if you get that, then that's really good. Playing healer in single player. Oh yeah, we could do like a, what's it called? Apothecary's character, right? Like Apothecary set is gonna be getting a mythical version of its set, right? So it could do could make like an Apothecary character, right? Yeah, either Deceiver or... Yeah, Deceiver is like the best class for healer overall, I would say. It's like the best support character, like the best support class in the game. I didn't unlock like Gladiator, right? Or Challenger. I think you're unlocking Challenger at 100, right? Yeah, okay, Garath, welcome on, welcome on. Think so, yeah. Okay.
Is that all you can muster?
Why is Lokar big mouthing so much? Like, I already killed you in main campaign, come on, bro. Harming times of runes. Instant rune would be Pog. I mean, lowering, yeah. Can definitely be done, I guess, but instant would maybe like a little bit too OP. Not sure. Remake Runebinder set? Why remake Runebinder set though? Doesn't like Runebinder set support both runes? Like it's literally supposed to like be a rune set? I think it already does what it's supposed to do, right? I'm gonna stream Crucible of the Pog on the new patch. I mean, maybe, maybe they're also gonna do like another like difficulty adjustment to the Crucible on the next patch. You never know, right? So, if they do, you should definitely check it out. And it supports default attacks. Wait. Does it also like support the weapon pool skills as well, or? I mean, yeah, the 5 piece like supports default attacks because you get like the default attack replacer around from the crossbow. But like the usual way to use it is like just 4 piece, right? Don't use the crossbow. I mean, you can use it, but it's probably actually better without it, right? I'm a weapon skill that spawns a rune.
What a bloody display.
I should have used Fevered Rage for this, to be honest. It would have been faster. Oh well. My Crucible times, my life's work. I don't know, Crucible records have been going down and down and down with every patch, right? So hopefully not on the next patch, but you never know. When are we gonna have 3-minute Crucibles? So what am I gonna play on the next one actually? Infiltrator or Spellbreaker? Oh, the Spellbreaker is winning by like 60%, right? Like with 60%. Interesting, interesting. It's gonna be a cold Nightblade overall then. I mean, it would have probably been like a cold Nightblade either way. I think you can win this thing. Yeah, Lokar is like Bob, except he's like the opposite, right? He's like, I bet you will lose this thing everything around, right? I bet you're gonna die on this one. Reverse Bob.
That was disappointing.
Okay, if it wasn't for like Lokar's quotes, this would be even more boring to be honest. Like Lokar's quote is the only thing that does not make me like escape and quit this Crucible right now. Dude, how much are enemies scaled down in aspirant difficulty? I feel like I could just kill all of them just like using savagery, like a one-pointed savagery, right? Like a 70-year-old now.
I'm beginning to think you're not taking this seriously.
Like David Attenborough. Or Attenberg. What's he called again? David Attenberg? Yeah, I think so. What's he called? David Attenborough. Attenborough? Attenborough. Attenborough. Yeah. David Attenborough. Yeah. This Gladiator? No, this is Aspirant. Aspirant, whatever you want to call it. Aspirant. Monsters are pretty ass here for sure. No, your drum. Welcome on, welcome on.
If your strategy is to fail, you're doing a splendid job.
I mean, the thing is, that only works when you're playing as Alright. They're not like... The same doesn't apply here in Crucible. The only reason I'm doing it in Crucible is that you need to like reach wave 100 to unlock the next difficulty round. Unless you use like Gladiator's merits, but I mean, if you're playing solo self-found, then that obviously doesn't work, right? Yo, Aura, saw you, man. You don't want to buy an Nazi Pug? Right, 2 classes? What do you mean 2 classes? Nazi Pug is more than 2 classes. Bane Gargoth, Omega Bow. Dude, you get like 0 tributes in these like low levels, right? What is this? Nothing? Oh, my strap pole? Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I kinda want to like play a sort of self-found cold Nightblade either way, so... And there are like 2 classes I haven't done yet, right? For that, so either Infiltrator or Spellbreaker. I mean, I'm gonna do more, like, other classes as well on the next patch, obviously. And just, like, for the one solo self-found beginner from scratch thing again, that will be kind of played like this guy as well. I'm gonna do either Spellbreaker or Infiltrator, right? Yeah, I know, right? People are probably used to, like, me giving them, like, 10 options to vote on usually. This was a little bit... Spartanic compared to that. Cold Dervish. I mean, sure, it's possible, but would I recommend that for like beginners to play out, or like to start out the game with? No. I mean, Acid Dervish maybe, but like not Cold Dervish. Did you read his name as Desert Plains instead of Desert Plains? Welcome man, welcome man. Arcanes! Oh, never mind, they don't have projectiles in Crucible. They are fucking a joke. In the Crucible, right? Okay, 100. Oh, the first nemesis. And it's Vadrollalul. What? Vadran. Okay. Did I unlock? Challenge of difficulty, okay. Let us choose another Crucible here. So what do we have? Legion, Void, Grove, Sound, Dead. So, wait, there are only 6? Oh wait, okay, Deeps, Dead, Sounds, and Grove were vanilla ones? Or no, only 3 maybe. Like Void and Legion are definitely expansion ones. Is of the Grove also expansion one? Like from AOM? Go Void. Alright. Let's go Void, otherwise Adios is gonna cry. What's the strategy this time, partner? Don't get hit. Don't get hit, it's the strat.
Greetings, and welcome to my...
Don't forget boss, guys.
Is that all you can muster?
I didn't even realize I don't have my Monk Drogon's Pact on. Whoops. Alright, let's start speeding this up a little bit here. But yeah, I haven't had chips in like a long time as well, actually. It wasn't like a year, but maybe like 2 2 months or 3 even. Yeah, basically no chips since Corona, that's for sure. But I need some like chips for Crucible to spice it up a bit, right? Call it Ronald Reagan. No cheese unfortunately, no. Just like chili or like mild chilies. Like mild pepper, that's what they say. I didn't call that pepper. Fruit, I was gonna say the fruit. Pepper the fruit, yeah, obviously the fruit. Pepper the vegetable. Poor mouse. It's gonna get gypsy. Or like no cheese for the mouse, you mean? No cheese for the mouse. No cheese for the keyboard either. Yo, Grunt Zero, how you, man? Or your hardcore adventures going? Crucible, yeah. Alright, let's begin. Wave 30, no, 21 hype.
Is that all you can muster?
I mean, Locker is like the best part about the Crucible. I'm not even kidding. If it wasn't for Locker, this mode would be not worth its money. But for the Locker, definitely. Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. If you would have died, we would have known, right? Didn't somebody on the forum, like, from the Crucible runners, say that they should change the spawn behavior for new waves a little bit, right? Because right now, you kind of have to like kill all the trash mobs from a wave, right? To like spawn the next wave. Like even this guy, for example, right? But yeah, what if they only change it, like, what if they only made it a requirement to like kill all like hero mobs as well as purple bosses, right? At least for like higher waves. I'm sure like some of the lower waves actually don't have any heroes or purple bosses, right? It would speed up things a bit as well. And we could get like 3-minute crucibles pop champ. Launching Wilson. Tell me how it is, like how is I mean, Wilson did have like a couple of patches, right? Is the game like actually worth playing now again, or? Alright. I'm probably just gonna check it out once they like start their first season. Hopefully they're gonna do it at some point. And like hopefully by the start of the first season the game should be like polished enough to make it worth to play it again. Perhaps? Question mark? We'll see. Crucible detours. Actually, Crucible of the Void isn't like too bad for also like speed crucibling, right? Like, it's pretty small. Actually, it's kind of like Crucible of the Dead, right? It's not even that much different. Crucible of the Legion kind of. I mean, it looks cool, but performance-wise, it kind of sucks, right? Same thing for Crucible of the Deep, I think. You're not trolling, obviously, enough. Through your net. Who would have thought you actually launch Wilson? What? I mean, maybe there's like some hidden paths for Wilson that I haven't heard of that's actually making the game great, right? Yo, roll 87, how you man? Welcome. I'd like this, like, why doesn't the next wave spawn? I have to like kill this guy as well already. And these guys as well. Oh no, that's actually the next wave, right? Oops. XD exclamation mark. The XD is fine, right? But exclamation mark is too much. Come on, bro. Nightbringer's way too OP, 170 will be easy. I mean, yeah, but I don't have Nightbringer. Troll lessons. Just get it for him. I know, right? Just get it.
You're beginning to bore me, human.
Same. That's the pepper. Exclamation mark is the pepper to the salt. Nice. So now it says like, what? It reads PJ salt, pepper. Nice. Pepper, such a beauty pepper. I like charmed pepper. One of my favorite series, pepper, smiley face pepper. No, never mind, it's actually what, like laughing face pepper. Nice. Kinda feel like I have no damage, but I might be wrong. By the way, what is the standard for Crucible? It's like 3 banners, 1 blast. No, 3 blessings, 1 banner, right? Or is it like 4 stone totems now as well? Wait, it's either like 3 banners, 1. No, I mean 3 blessings, 1 banner. But like 1 fully upgraded banner, right? Or it's like 4 blessings and 4 or 3 of those like lightning totems. I believe, no idea. What's the meta currently? Like what's the 1.1.6 Crucible meta? I think I gotta check it out before we actually do like Gladiator 150 to 170, right? Yeah, I also played with the defensive banner a lot, but is that like how you do it, or like the DA banner just gave you like ridiculous amounts of DA around? But also some people I think use the OA banner, like the offensive one. Do you think that the Conjurer build for facing Kalagaja is okay for other things as well?
Is this really?
I mean, the face thinking, like the Kalagaja face thinking Crucible, I mean, the Kalagaja face thinking version of the Conjurer is, in my opinion, only like good for Kalagaja. Because for everything else, it's gonna be like the same as like the normal, like the non-face think Kalagaja version, but just slower, right? Like the Bismillah set is only there for the physical resistance, right? If you don't need a physical resistance, then it's just gonna be like slower. Imagine Kalagaja and like SR 200. Just started the game yesterday. Nice, dude. Yeah, welcome to the best RPG on the market. At least the best single player RPG. I mean, you can multiplayer this game obviously as well, but the main focus is definitely single player, and multiplayer is more of a play with friends thing, right? For like multiplayer support, obviously Path of Exile or Diablo 3 are still better, but for everything else, in my opinion, this game does beat both Diablo 3 and Path of Exile. Also, if you are like a big Titan Quest / Diablo 2 fan, you're gonna love this game as well.
This battle bores me.
Oh shit, you bore me, okay. Also, what I'm playing right now, the Crucible, which is like one of the endgame modes, is like in my opinion the most boring endgame mode. I'm just doing this for like YouTube stuff and also like to prove that this build can do it, right? But there are like other more fun ways to play endgame as well. And you basically have what Shadow Realm, which is kind of like endless dungeons, great rifts kind of thing, right? You have this Crucible, which is basically like arena where you fight waves of enemies, right? And then you have like all the roguelike dungeons that you can farm for specific items, and also like, random items obviously as well. And then you have all these like totems that you can find, like also while leveling already, right? But they can also be pretty nice for like endgame farming as well. Like if you are not able to do reasonable Crucible waves or like reasonable Shattered Realm shards, or you can't even do the roguelike dungeons, and you should probably just like farm totems instead, right? Just beat Titan Quest on PS4, nice man. Yeah, I mean, this game is basically Titan Quest 2, right? This is, it's been made by, like, the founder of Creator Entertainment, which is, like, the company that made Grim Dawn, was, like, the lead designer of Titan Quest, so... It's also, like, the same engine, or, like, they built the Grim Dawn engine on top of the old Titan Quest engine. So it's... I mean, I could pretty much say it's like Titan Quest 2, in a way. Just have like a different name, a different setting, etc. So much better. Glad you like it. The grimtools calculator. Yeah, the page called grimtools.com, right? That's like the best page that has like everything Grimdawn related that you need to know. Like when you like want to theory craft or want to like search for enemies or items, etc. Just go to like grimtools.com. I've also made a video about it to like properly like tell people how to use it, like what you can also like search for, what are like all the quirks and features of that website, right? Yeah, like some people say that like Grim Tools is like the actual game, and Grim Dawn is like just the visualization part,
that
right?
was right. Humans are miserable wretches.
And this guy keeps insulting me, like, come on, bro. What is this? I already slapped your ass twice in the campaign. Please stop.
I expect.
Alright, Ares. Thanks for stopping by, man. Take care and have a nice Saturday. See you later. Potions actually work in this game compared to Titan Quest? Wait, potions in Titan Quest don't work? I think they're actually decent in Titan Quest as well. I didn't have any issue with them, but I mean, I did play it on like on PC and not on the PS4. I have no idea if there might be like some issues with it on the PS4. New patch is on? No, this is not the new patch. This is just the old patch, old Crucible levels. This is not Crucible of the Porg, right? This is not Crucible of the Borg. This is just still Crucible, not Cruciporg, right? The patch is gonna come probably like next week or the week after that though. I'm just doing some stuff I haven't done on this beginner guy, right? So that I basically have like my video beginner guide completed. And yeah, one of the things was like Crucible, like I haven't done Crucible at all on this character, so I thought it was like a good timing to finish that one off as well, right? I mean, the only Crucible you ever see is Crucible of the Dead, right? Because people always use that for the like speed running Crucible, right? This one is Crucible of the Void, which honestly is not bad either. This one is pretty good as well. It's almost as good as Crucible of the Dead, I would say. You have some others that are that have like a pretty bad layout though, like they might look beautiful, like Crucible of the Deeps or Crucible of the Legion, right? But they have nah, I don't know. I don't like the layout. This Crucible looks like Vitality Rune of Hagrid. Kinda true. Oh yeah, even if the patch comes out, right, you still have to like wait for grimtools to update. Yeah, true. I mean, it depends. Like sometimes they give Dammit the data sooner, right? Like they allow him to update grimtools sooner. So hopefully that can happen with like this patch as well.
One can never have too many human bones.
Okay, I see. Well. What is grimtools? Grimtools is this website. It does not have like an app or an offline version, unfortunately, but it is an awesome like website tool. Looker's edgy AF, yeah, indeed. Who doesn't know Edgelord Lokar? Does have an offline version? You mean grimtools.com? I don't think so, right? Also, if you check out !beginner and then check out my Grim Dawn Basic series, my episode 5 is actually also me talking about that website and like how to use all the features that it has. Which tier 1? So if you are interested in that website. Oh, it does have? Oh, it does. Oh, nice. Yeah. Rapper to the rescue. Nice. Thank you, man. But do you have to like re-download the offline version every time it changes? Probably not. Every time there's like an update for the website, you would have to like re-download the offline version, right? I mean, which is fine. It doesn't like update too often, like once a patch, probably.
That was unusual.
Okay. Also, welcome in Rapper. How are you, man? Welcome. Oh yeah, when he had server issues. Yeah, true. He did have server issues at one point, right? This is Commander Lucius. Nice. And Ben Yar the pirate. It's not dead, what? Come on. He's gonna die. There we go. Alright, 9 more waves, then we can finally move on to Gladiator, right? But like, which Crucible are we gonna play on Gladiator even? I kinda have to like play Crucible of the Dead, right, to like properly compare to the other builds on the forums. So. I'm not sure. A decent bleed damage build. Yeah, I have a Rancor Trickster. It should be on YouTube as well. As well as on my Google Docs, right? I just search for like the Rancor Trickster. Go Google RNG and roll a Crucible. There's some really bad ones though, like Crucible of the Legion or Crucible of the Deep. Can be really annoying to play. Bleeding Mage Hunter. Oh yeah, the meme. Wait, who was the guy like Bleeding Battle Mage? Blade is so trash, I can't make Bleeding Battle Mage work. What mate? Oh, Johnny's. Oh, my bad. Yeah, AR is best on Mage Hunter. Yeah. Indeed. My bad.
That was right. Humans are miserable wretches.
I don't read chat, guys. I'm sorry. Also, welcome, Johnny. How are you? Demon Inquisitor. The build destroys everything so far. If you're playing normal and it doesn't destroy, then something's wrong. Like, normal mode is basically like playing through normal mode is kind of like playing through the tutorial, to be honest. Which is fine. I mean, everybody should play the tutorial of a game first. Right? I'm not saying it like you shouldn't play that. We have Valdalul and Pakla.
I do hope you're just warming up.
Yo, undo, how are you, man? Or can undo? Working. Yeah, we're actually playing your favorite song, right? Gladiator difficulty, okay. Are you playing on Veteran? Nice. Veteran is advised, in my opinion, when you're like a new player, to like properly learn the game. Veteran is advised. Like whenever it's too hard for you, you can like always still go back to normal mode, right? That's fine if it's like too hard for you. Like if you don't enjoy playing Veteran, then you can just go back to normal mode. But yeah, Veteran is, other than that, in my opinion, like the way to play Grim Dawn, especially when you're like new to the game and it's like your first character. But like later for like speed leveling or like leveling faster in general, normal is just faster to do. Like to level up, normal is just faster. Veteran does give you like a 10% XP bonus, but like monsters are way tougher than just 10% tougher. Right? But I mean the real way to like speed level later on would be like in Elite anyway, right? Like you just get some devotion shrines in normal and then do like Elite for the quests. Yeah, if you're new to the game and not new to the genre, then you should definitely also like play Veteran, in my opinion. It's like the best way to learn the game. I mean, even if you're like not new to the genre, right, you still might like have to learn like one or two things about that specific game, right? So I see like some of the like, for example, PoE players like come to Grim Dawn sometimes, like expecting everything to work kind of the same way as in PoE, and then they're like surprised when they like die, when they are like not used to die there or stuff like that, right? And it's a different game, right? You gotta like respect and play it as if it is a different game, which it is, obviously. So. Body streamer. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Would you go for Forgotten Gods? You mean like on a first character or for speed leveling? Or for speed leveling? Honestly, like for speed leveling, I don't even do Forgotten Gods that much. Like I only take shrines there or no more. And other than that, I never go there because content is pretty hard in Forgotten Gods compared to like the other acts, to be honest, like compared to the vanilla acts, for example. Like Elite and Ultimate Forgotten Gods hurt a lot. So I kinda only try to do that like after I'm 94 on Ultimate and just skip it on Elite. And on normal I just do like the shrines there. Like it's very good to get like shrines early there on normal because it does scale down to like a pretty low level in normal. What's wrong with this Kalagaru? I mean, Kalagaru is like the second hardest boss in the game. That's what, or like the hardest. Depending on like the build you're playing, it's either the second hardest or hardest boss in the game. So that's what's wrong with it. Can you power level in this game? Yeah, I'm usually leveling. Like once you have a first character, I have a guide for like speed leveling alternative characters as well on YouTube. I usually do like speed leveling level 1 to 94 in like 6 to 7 hours. But you can do it as fast as like even 5 hours, I think. Or like, I think like the record is like what, 4 hours 50 seconds? 4 hours 50 minutes, something like that on hardcore. And you might be able to do it even faster in softcore, obviously. I think with like dying Crucible, like dying SR, using like abusing those kind of features, you can do it even faster in softcore. You just got a second World Eater, what the? Some people are meant to play the Eater, some people are not, I guess. The water is much better now? No, it's... Glad to hear that.
Well met.
So thanks for the follow. Hells Leo Gaming. Very much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Why do I hear boss music when there's only a Moneybags Martin in the arena, right? Actually, the spell doesn't really have good damage, right? Will kind of hurt on higher waves, I feel like. But on the other hand, I'm playing without like banners and blessings now, right? So. Whatever, Arcane, maybe you know it, right? Like, what is the current Crucible meta like? 4 blessings, storm banners, or what do you play? 3 blessings, 1 upgraded banner, 3 blessings, 4 storm banners. I have no idea. What is like the exact way to play it right now? Hardcore and softcore are different stashes. Today you killed Lokar in 11.3 seconds. Congrats, dude, that's pretty fast. Like, everything below 30 seconds on Lokar is super fast, I would say. And 11 seconds is definitely a lot faster than 30 seconds, right? Wait, what's like the record for Lokar even? It's like 9 or 10 seconds? Fire Strike Pyromancer? Wait, but like Chaos Dark Blaze set? It's that strong, eh? No, it's... Yeah, it is a glass cannon, yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, against low car, the thing that saves you,
Painful.
like, as long as you have enough damage to, like, burst them down during the blast shield, right? You're gonna be safe, but, like, once blast shield is down, low car might be a little bit sketchy for a pyro monster, right? 5 seconds? Wait, what was the 5 seconds slow car kill character even? Yeah, same circle. Like the first times trying to fight Lokar, I had no idea about the game, no idea about good builds, and yeah, I was like still playing softcore pro, like dying to him like, I don't know, 20 times or something like that. Oh well. Can, I'm not sure. Wait, did you get it on hardcore? Ah, softcore. Well, as I said earlier, softcore and hardcore have like separate stashes, like not non-shared stashes. Why is he hiding? Flash warped Aether main. Why are you hiding? Also, why did I not like... I did Crucible 100 to... like 1 to 100 in both Aspirant and Challenger, right? And I didn't even get the loot, right? I could have like stopped there and gotten the loot at least, right? Why did I not get the loot? But there you go. I just logged out without getting the loot, right? Whoops. Whoops. Yo, Edo, welcome on. Really should be farming Winaton, but I'm scared of the rogue pack dungeon. Yeah, the dungeon is not the easiest to do. Did you already try it? Did you like have to log out while doing it, or? Why no loot? You don't want loot? No, I don't want loot. I don't want a loot. Or maybe I do want loot though. Loot the loot, you flute. Loot the loot.
Perhaps there is.
Oh yeah, mutators, monkas. Afflicted, eh? Boss music because of a tree, Omega Lord. Yeah, Alchemist is kinda easy compared to the other guys. Oh, Igor wrecked with Meme Gore? Igor the Eternal Meme? Wrecked too. Oh, did you get hit by the spikes, maybe? I think his spikes can be pretty scary actually. I mean, Alchemist can still be a hard boss, like if he's able to freeze you, right? And you have like no freeze resistance. Then he can still be kinda scary. Wait, why do I only have like 2.6k away? What? Did I lose away? How? Oh, debuffed, okay. I see. Obviously. And a mutator is only HP. I just was like debuffed by like random debuff. Trauma or bleed. Oh yeah, he probably has a bleed actually. He seems like an enemy that would have bleed damage, yeah. Shiberkra's got freeze runs. Yeah, I guess. Wait, who the fuck is Sister Bravna? I guess she's like a lady that you fight every now and then. Never really seen her. Yeah, Frozen Hearts and Rings are pretty good for Petrify resistance as well. I mean, you can always just pop a Hoarfrost Ointment, right? Hoarfrost Ointment is like a potion that gives you like, what, 66% freeze rest, right? That kind of makes like all of the... This one here, right? This kind of makes all of the like bosses like Alchemist rather easy actually. I mean, Frozen Heart is a pretty good component on the rings, nevertheless, for a long time. Until like the very, I mean, I do have like double Frozen Heart here as well. But like for end game, right, when you have like proper components, like blueprints for proper end game components, you kind of want either Runebound Topaz or Bloodied Crystalline Rings, right? Because those just have like better stats. Like the only thing that Frozen Hearts that gives you is like the petrification resistance, right? Petrify Rest is pretty good on it. Discard please, no bully. Okay, when do we even start like investing into... I mean, I could start investing into like banners right away, right? Like banners gonna stick around forever anyway. How many tributes do I need for blessings? I need like 12 per blessing, right? I think so. Savage totems in the ancient grove. I mean, totems can never suck, right? Because if you don't want to fight them, then you just don't click them, right? Like, totems are always optional. Like, if you don't want to fight them, just don't click them. Right? Ah, you want to farm them? Well, yeah, then you gotta click them. Are you still looking for Nocturnes or whatever it's called? I mean, there are other places to farm them though, if you want to farm them. You don't have to like go to the Ancient Grove even if you want to farm Savage Totems. Nocturnes, yeah. Kind of the weirdest spots. I've never really target farmed them, but I guess I think Aether and like Aether, the Chaos ones and the like Undead ones, the Spirit Totems, those are like really easy to find. There's some like pretty easy spots for those, right? Okay, let me just check how much these cost, right? Okay, each of these cost 12, so I want 48 tributes for these things, right? Which means I have a lot left actually. So what do we even use here? And this is hardcore gladiator, right? So also this is like the best build because it's like still the beginner build with like no shared stash. I mean it's a good build obviously, but not like the most min-maxed yet, so I think we should just like Stonewall as the defensive one, right? Just like equip some here and there. I think people are using Stormcallers a lot as well, right? To like reduce resistances of enemies or something like that. Let's do like 2 safe havens or something like that. Just upgrade the Stonewall one. I can't. You want another Stonecallers here and then we just upgrade this one out. 8 and on 12. I need 48 for the others, so let's are we gonna get 30? Yeah, we're gonna get those until like level what? When do we need these? 150? 130 maybe? Let's wait a bit. How much does this give me? Like 250 DA already, what the heck? It's quite a bit. It does get increased range as well, that's true. Yeah, I might get like 100 more tributes. I don't know. I don't think it's like 100 though, but yeah, still a lot for sure. Really OG's go naked Crucible. I'm not gonna do naked Crucible on hardcore on a beginner build like this though. But yeah, naked Crucible is a pretty nice challenge as well. The two of these already like cover all of them, right? Like, cover like the whole screen kinda. Wait, which one was the spawn location where Korvac spawns and later? On like wave 169. Was it this one? Maybe it was that one, right? Not sure. Do ancient totems even have like a better drop chance? Like, I mean, sure, you get like better item, like more items, because like the totem spawns more enemies, right? But I think the drop chance for like totem specific items is like kind of the same. Like, doesn't really matter too much if you're doing Forsaken or ancient ones or like non-Forsaken slash ancient ones, right? Or if it does make a difference, at least doesn't make like a big difference. So I wouldn't like focus too much on like only farming ancient ones, just like farm any at the same time, it should be good enough, right? Yeah, right. You get multiple nocturnes from a normal one, there you go. I mean, that doesn't really prove anything because it's like like a not big enough sample size, obviously, but still, I would say it doesn't really matter too much, like which ones you're like searching for. I should have upgraded this, by the way. What am I doing? How many did I even get? I think I got 5, right? Yeah, it's like definitely enough that I'm gonna get until wave like 115 or 130. I think the blessing I need the most actually is gonna be the one that gives me like more damage, right? Because like the more damage I deal, the more I leech. Yeah, I don't know. Damage is kinda not the best yet on this character because we have no Lightbringer. Everything else is pretty good already, I would say. Except for maybe Fizzidrons on top. Brutal. Yeah, Mike did work one about Totem Loot as well, yeah. True. Yeah. That is kind of annoying, like when the new wave doesn't spawn because like there's one trash mob somewhere in the corner hiding. Oh well. Within a group, totems should be guaranteed. Like, there are like 3 to 4 totems in one group, right? One of those is gonna be like guaranteed. Like, one of those is gonna spawn, for sure. Right? Alright, so range on this one is like way bigger now. That's pretty good. And yeah, we still have 48 tributes for all the blessings later. Afraid not. Wait, what? I think they are, like, within a group. Like, if you... There's like a video about that on YouTube as well, I think. They are. I think so. Like, sometimes also like totems from 2 different types can be like within the same group though. Some of them are alone in a group and don't always spawn. Wait, which one for example? I think like 99% of them are at least like. We tested this in my stream. Yeah, but what we tested on my stream was actually wrong. Like we, there's like a YouTube video that actually addressed what we tested. And the YouTube video says that like sometimes some totems are like, it looks like they're in like only one group, but they're actually like within a subgroup, which belongs to a bigger group, and within that like bigger group, there's gonna be like a guaranteed spawn. So you can like check out the bigger group in grimtools, and then it will actually be true for that like bigger group. Like what we tested on stream back then was we tested like all the standard groups, and for some of the totems it shows you like the subgroup as like the standard group, right? And within the subgroup they don't have like guaranteed spawn, because when they are like within a subgroup, that means that they are like together with like 1 or 2 other subgroups within like a bigger group, and like within that bigger group they will share like a guaranteed spawn, right? Yeah, for example, like 4491, 4492, 4493, right? Like the subgroups will not have a guaranteed spawn. Only like the 449, like bigger group will have like a guaranteed spawn. Right? It's gonna spawn like in one of all those like subgroup locations, right? In such random locations. This is bad, man. How much DA is this now? Wait, 3 point... what? Oh, 3.283 round. So this is like, what, 300 DA? Yeah, 370 DA from this banner. Nice. Way to go, Crucible. Oh wait, and HP, right? Also getting more HP. Like 2.5k HP on top. Yeah, I don't know, the Vanguard banner is still like defensively really good. So like on hardcore probably a must have. I'm not sure. When I said Salazar. Nice. Wait, but it's not gonna be an ancient, like a savage totem at Salazar though, right? It's gonna be a void totem probably. So you don't really have to do that one if you... I mean, if you wanna farm savage totems, right, you should only do groups that like have guaranteed ancient savage totems, right? Like you shouldn't do those like groups that have either savage or void totems combined, right? Try to like farm the pure savage groups and only do those, right? Because then you will always have a guaranteed savage totem within those groups, right? Hey, howdy. Hurry up. Welcome. How are you doing? I mean, you can still check the spawns, yeah, but it's only like a 25% chance. Like 3 out of 4 times you're gonna check for nothing, right? So it might be like actually better to just skip them and like reset a little bit earlier. Not sure. Crucible, yeah, no. I know. They're spread far apart. Well, that kinda sucks. I mean, yeah, you probably have like a better idea about farming savage totems already than I have, because I never really tried it. So. If they're like too far apart, then yeah, it might be like better to like check some of the like 25% chance ones that are like next to Rift Gate and stuff. Corners. You forgot your exclamation mark, adios. There's no pepper on your corn. Hey, set up. How you, man? Thanks for uploading it in Mentalist leveling. Yeah, sure, no problem, man. All of the speed leveling is gonna be on YouTube sooner or later. I mean, whenever there's speed leveling done here, it's gonna be on YouTube. Like either some days or a week later. Yeah, same. I don't have a voice spoiler either, I think. I mean, yeah, that one and Gate too many worlds, right? Those are like the two I'm missing, I think. Yeah, guys, too many harbingers, or oppressors, rather. Who's this one? That's Creeper. Was he not like coming over here to me? Hello? Like a ranged scorpion, what the heck? Okay, how much longer are we gonna go without pots? Maybe we should start crafting some pots, right? And like 1 or 2 of these royal jellies, maybe. Okay.
An impressive.
Upgrade 1 Stormy. How long do the blessings even stick around? I think I want to start using blessings at like 130, right? Like 130 to 150 and like 150 to 170. That's where I want to have my blessings, right? And 10 minutes. I mean, this might be like a 10-minute Crucible build though. Like, I don't know if they're gonna like last long enough. I kind of don't want to use them like before 130, right? So. But maybe also like I want to have like enough tributes left to like re-get them, like rebuy them. But yeah, we're going all the way. I mean, it's not pointless if you like die at 170 though, right? It's hardcore after all. If you would die at 170, you should probably stop before 170. 170 like never worth it? No, like 150 to 170 is like the most worth it. 150 to 170 is like what you wanna do to farm. Or you do like 100 to 150 and then you reset twice on 130, right? That's like what also like some people do. That's basically what you wanna do, like if you can't do like 150 to 170, right? All the way to salami. I don't have that emote yet. I saw it in like lots of other chats actually. I think Baker had it as well. I'm not sure if I even have like some emote slots left though. Like, I might not have any left. I just called salami. Is there like something PoE related to it, or is it just like about rubbing your salami? Iron Maiden. Not sure where it stands for. Official method channel has it as well. Okay.
Till now, I've been holding back.
Okay, let's use those and maybe this. Point. Dude, like this stuff, right? These Royal Jelly essences, which like people say are cheating, like some people say are cheating. Obviously, it's not like cheating because like, why would you not use stuff like this in the game, right? This thing gives me like 700 HP now, right? Like both of these together give me like 700 HP and like some health regen, right? This banner alone already gives me like 2.5k HP and 350 DA, and that's apparently not cheating. It's kind of funny, right? Like what people determine as cheating and what they don't. And the argument is that it's like not self-sufficient, right? You just want to like use tributes to buff yourself and not like other stuff to buff yourself. But I mean, it's not like hard to get the Royal Jellies, right? Come on. Yeah, you can start Crucible at a higher level as well. If you have tributes. If you don't have tributes though, you have to like start at level 1. Like, yeah, wave 1. So it's kind of harder to start at higher waves compared to SR in my opinion. Like in SR you just craft waystones, right? Whereas here you need to like farm some tributes first to like be able to start higher waves on the next time. Right? One of the PoE method guys asked the method guys to enable it. Yes. Yo, Ginger Whiteheart, welcome on, welcome on. That's Iron Maiden and Fabius.
Well met.
So thanks for the follow, Ginger. Welcome on, welcome on. My current build is a Krieg DK, I have 1 Mind Vault and a shield. I wanna try something different.
Well met.
Could you recommend me all-rounded builds are capable of doing all or most content? I mean, if you don't oppose like pressing lots of buttons, like playing piano a little bit, then a Vitality Conjurer like this one, that you can also find in my beginner Soul Self-Found, like the Grim Soul Self-Found beginner leveling series, right? Is a pretty good build for you as well, I would say. I mean, it's certainly stronger than a Krieg set build, I would say. Can do more content. I mean, it can literally do all the content of the game, depending on like how much gear you already found on it, right? But like even with like low gear requirements, it can like do like, I don't know, 90%, 95% of the game, right? Like for example, the stuff I have on this one here, this is all I just found during those like videos, like during the Soul Self-Found playlist there, which has maybe around, I don't know, how many hours do I have on this character now? Yeah, okay, it's like 50 hours now, right, actually. But we did basically everything on this character already, right? We, except for like finding Nightbringer and killing Kalagadra and killing Creative Entertainment, right? But other than that, we basically did everything, right? I mean, yeah, Darkmoon Conjurer, like a Vitality Conjurer overall, like Vitality Shaman and Arctitus. It's pretty good. Like, if you have no gear stashed, it's already good, and if you have gear stashed, then sure, like the more gear you have, the better it might already be around. This is Karos and Valorant. Okay. Local are so quiet recently, right? Is he amazed by my Crucible wave skills or what? Yeah, Dark Mode set is definitely easier to get than SR set. Like, to get the full SR set, you need to be able to clear SR60, right? SR60 in Ultimate. And that is certainly a lot harder than farming Dark One dungeon. He already fell asleep because of Crucible. Indeed, indeed. Alright, these pots don't really like... I'm kinda fast killing this, kinda slow killing this stuff, right? Wait, this one is for how long? Wait, 900 seconds is what, 15 minutes, right? Wait, did it take me like 7.5 minutes from like 110 to 130? It's not that great actually, right? Hello? Are you alive? What? No, he's not. Should maybe like reapply some of these. Right? So I have the afflicted mutator off on me after all that.
I do hope you're just warming up.
Yeah, okay, there he is. He woke up again. Navon the Usurper. Locksmere. Oh wait, Locksmere and Crucible doesn't have nullification, right? What's even the point of like putting Locksmere into the Crucible gun? Low current SR60 comparable? No, no, no. SR60 is way harder than low current. For sure. Also, we are at 130 now, so this is where like the real Crucible begins, kinda. So let us get these tributes, right? So with the Crucible boss, right, we have like 24k HP, which is kinda ridiculous. We also have 3.5k ADA and 3k away, up to like 3.1, 3.6k approx, right? This is where the real Crucible begins. Scuffed monsters in Crucible, shaking my head. Yeah, indeed. They're kinda scuffed indeed. Alright, yeah, they are comparable. That's true, like they're not comparable, they are comparable, but yeah, like, the SR60 is much harder. I mean, you have tried some of the dungeons, right? You have killed Alchemos, Sharzul, maybe the Podvadbury guy. I don't know. Did you try to kill Mogjogan? I mean, Malkadar, or what? No, what's he called? Morganath, right? Did you try to kill Morganath or Gargaball as well so far? I mean, if you have, then I mean, just imagine like fighting all of those 5 bosses at once. That's basically what SR60 is like. You're gonna fight like 3 to 4 bosses at once, and some of them might just be like all the end bosses of the roguelike dungeons. And usually, like one of them is a nemesis as well, so it's like a little bit harder than that. Because like on average, nemesis are harder than the roguelike dungeon bosses. On the other hand, Well, you can also aggro abuse like on higher shards, right? That also still exists in the game. Like you can rotate the camera to like try to like only have it so that like only one boss attacks at a time. What are these guys doing? Like, can you just like come to the middle of the arena, please? Hello? Like, that's actually very annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like losing Crucible time because of stuff like this is super annoying. You saw Kuva for the first time yesterday, but you made a big circle around. Yeah, that's the appropriate answer to that. Nice timing, Lokar. Yeah, I think Ido is playing hardcore as well. He's monkasing a bit because, well, are you like still on your first character, or you're doing pretty well for sure? Like first character already level 100 and like done some stuff, like some easier endgame. That's impressive actually. Like it took me, I don't know, way more tries to get to that point at least. I don't know how many characters I ripped before my first 100. Way too many for sure. Like 5 probably, 6 maybe, I don't know. Too many. Did they actually announce Diablo 2 Remastered? I'm not sure, but I think they did, right? Maybe not, or it's like the announcement of the announcement or something, maybe, I don't know. But who's gonna make it? Like, they're gonna outsource this for sure, right? I mean, it might be like Warcraft 3 refunded, right? I'm not gonna be hyped about it until it actually gets out and it's actually a good game. Yeah, Druid is kinda sketchy. You need to not get hit with that, right? You need to like actually be able to like dodge everything, kinda. Oh, this guy, Ilgor, right? That's the guy who is a little monkas for you apparently, right? Yeah, stage 2. Obviously the ways don't wait for stage 2, like for stage 2s of bosses to be killed. Guardians. Okay. Getting closer to actual enemies. And it kind of depends on the druid build as well. And also, like, if you are like good at kiting, like on a caster druid, for example. I mean, my Stone Totem druid was like able to kill Ravager and as well, for example, like kiting around, stuff like that. Then, yeah, like druid is not a bad class at all. Like, it can be pretty tanky. Also, like, I mean, it depends on like playstyle as well, obviously. This Charlotte. So many stones here. Like Markadar, Charlotte. Does he reduce me below, like... No, he doesn't. Pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah, your minions are pathetic, Loker. They send me some stronger ones.
Well met.
Lima, thanks for the follow. Welcome. And also the Iron Potato, thanks for the follow earlier as well. I think I missed you. Sorry about that. We have triple Nemesis here actually, interesting. 115. But I mean, these are Crucible Nemesis, right? So these are obviously scaled on a bit. Also, don't get hit by that, that can hurt a bit. Wanna do a Lightning Man with a Shaman, which secondary class would you recommend? Inquisitor? Yeah, Inquisitor is probably like the best one, yeah. Pretty flexible, can do ranged, can do casters, can do melee. Okay, 150 to 170, here we go, right? One final challenge. Let me, should we use that stuff? Ah, it's hardcore, right? Okay, let's use the stuff. Do we need the overcap actually? I don't really think so. But we might need the freeze. No, Crucible buffs give you like full CC resistances anyway, kinda, right? Or don't they? Yeah, kinda. And I could use these as well, right? There you go. Oh, Kai'Sa. Was das Gravathul? I mean, even if it was Gravathul, right? Gravathul in Crucible doesn't have nullification projectiles. So, they're kind of mega low. He's kind of mega low. Should probably kill the other guys actually first. Kai'Sa is kind of tanky. No mercy. Super burned out from PoE. Oh, is this guy like sleeping? Please stop sleep. Okay, we have Genaxia, Stone Basilisk, Glaria, Garces. Alright. So many mobs, so many ways to lifesteal. Seems good. I'm kind of worried about my buffs, but I think I like my blessings, but I think they should like stick around until like the end of 117, right? I hope so. Lunar, Sentinel, who's this? Ekidlul. Yeah, there's Ekidlul. And a Maggot. Yeah, like PoE is a good game. I definitely agree. It's pretty good. It could be better, and also like I don't know, the game could be like a little bit more zoomed out, right? Oh, Reaper. And Elgor, wait, what? Oh, that's Grava, right? No, the most monk-ass thing about Reaper is his spirits actually, because they have like lots of RR, right? But other than that, these guys are actually like not too bad to do, right? I think so, I guess. I should maybe like not move out of my stuff there. Why am I even walking around? I should just like stick to one place instead. It's probably safer anyway. Alright, let's go. Show me your mobs. Locard, show me your mobs. Who's the sleeping? Why is he sleeping? Oh, Alexander? Alright. Meteors to the face. Dealing like no damage in the Crucible. Nice. Oh, he missed. It's gonna come down. There we go. Yo, hi, how are you? PoE Greater Grim Dawn. You should like try Grim Dawn properly first, man. I know you've played the game a bit, but you should like actually give that proper go. Like try to reach like higher levels. Oh, the Mad Queen there. Monk Omega. She's kinda mad. Mad cause bad. I'm doing one of the 3 endgame modes of Grim Dawn basically. Or 4 even, I don't even know. That's my nose is running, that's like kind of a bad timing. Get the hands. Stop running away, nose. Give me a sec. Alright. Diablo 3 Greater Grim Dawn. Oh, come on. Diablo Omega Law 3. Really? I mean, combat is good in D3, but like everything else is kinda shallow and I don't know. Not very great. It's like the most annoying boss jumping away. The bane of every Crucible speedrunner, right? Another Alexander meteor on my face. Why am I not spawning my abilities? Gotta dodge that meteor. Crucible. Yeah, Reyna, how are you? Welcome on, welcome on. Oh, we got hit. No. He shreds my DA by like 500. Stop it. Well, no problem for those guys, right? At least not with all these buffs. We should reapply some stuff here, mate. Reapply this, reapply that, reapply this, reapply that. Monka lag. 3 more ways to go, right? Yeah, blessings are... yeah, they're fine. They're fast enough for the blessings here. It's not gonna be like the softcore speed run record, obviously, but... just another Alexander in here, or... no, not even that. Oh, it's an Asteria. Okay, she has like insane RR actually. Wait, look at this, right? My resistances are down to like 31 bleed, 49 Aether. What? And Asteria, please stop it. She's dead, okay. Musi. Bravo. Alexander. Meteor in my face. Didn't even hurt. Okay, that stuff does hurt a lot though. Wait, what? I didn't even have to like dodge it, right? He was just missing the meteor on me. The fuck? Alright. Easy 170.
You have bested all that the Crucible had to offer. Where others fell, you triumphed. My wealth is yours to claim, champion.
Champion. Alright, 170 in one go. Seems good. So now you can, I mean, we have like 100 tributes, right? You can choose to either like redo the Crucible, like with the same buffs, etc. at like 150, right? Or you can just like log out and log in and you will still have like 100 tributes and then start it again at like 150, for example, right? Way to go. Yo, thank you for the 100 bits, Ground Zero. Thank you, man. Yeah, Loker got beaten, indeed. And I mean, you also got like these MIs here as well, right? Just like SR, and so on and so on, right? That's how you play this game. Do we want to do more Crucible? No, right? Burnout Amulet, 2017 meta item. What? Who has that? Like, you can just talk to this guy, right? For 10 tributes, you can like just restart in wave 150, for example. You would still have all of your buffs actually, and you can just like say, I'm ready to begin. Or you can also do like, what is it called? Extra waves, right? You can like raise the stakes. No, yeah, raise the stakes is like worth like if you wanna like start at a higher wave, right? We are already at 150 though, so we can also say this, sure, but I bet you can also do better, right? And then you can do like extra spawn, right? Yeah, there you go. Like standard Crucible with extra spawns. Yeah. So we're gonna try extra spawns here, right? We haven't tried extra spawn on the last run, right? So we can try this one as well, right? I would have to like reset my, I mean, apply my what's it called? Blessings at 160 though, probably. But I mean, I have enough tributes, right? Upgrade towers? Maybe next year. I kinda only need this one, right? The others are... I mean, they help, I think, with like resistance reduction a bit. I don't think so, at least. So extra spawns means like we have one more, like there are like 4 spawn points usually, right? And I think, or 5 even. I think usually you have 4 spawn points, right? And now I have 5 instead of 4, I think, something like that. So we have like more mobs like going for me and trying to kill me. But also we have like another extra chest at the end of this, right? That's basically how this works. From Dawn Tower defense, yeah, this is like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the Last Stand game mode of like Dawn of War 2. Kind of like that, basically.
I've seen Slith fight better than you.
Oh, come on, okay. Stop bullying me. Oh, Kuba, there he is. Oh yeah, also Kuba Cabra and the Crucible, he doesn't split here, right? Like, so many mobs are just nerfed in the Crucible. He's healing a lot though. Stop healing. Oh, he has also Leeching Mutator, right? He has like bonus lifesteal and heals through his pools. Like, this is kind of annoying actually. Yeah, Kuba with Leeching is super annoying actually. Hopefully we're not gonna get him anymore like in later waves actually. Where's Morganath? He's not spawning in the Crucible actually. He's not part of the Crucible. At least not yet. Maybe they're gonna add him later. Maybe next patch even. But yeah, Morganath does not spawn in the Crucible. Blessings ending soon. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, we've gotta like make it to 160 before the blessings end, right? Should've just like rebought them on like 150, what am I doing?
I do hope you're just warming up.
I am low current, don't worry. Oh yeah, I don't have this one active anymore. I think so. Yeah, I mean, I think some people have told me that he can spawn in this R, but I've never seen him myself. Never seen him, yeah. I think he actually never spawns in his R. Alright, 158. This one and like 2 more to go, right? Oh, my buffs are gone, right? My pots are gone. I don't even have them anymore, right? I have these, but I don't have the other ones, actually. Oops. Meme Boar. A Double Reaper, what the heck? At least it's not Anastasia, right? Anastasia is like the scariest boss in the Crucible, I feel like, because of her insane RR compared to like all other enemies. Like even Reaper's RR is kinda not that scary. Like the RR of Reaper's spirits. Oh wait. Okay. Blessings are out, right? Like ran out. Oh, that was kinda sketchy actually. I ran out a little bit too fast, like a tiny amount too fast. Oh well, I don't have the other ones anymore, right? Can I craft them here? Argent juice. Alright, let's craft these real quick. Grab these as well. Oops. And let's go. Let's take an Alexander meteor to the face. Take another one to the face. Nice. Yo, Scatterbrain, how are you, man? What more? Oh, Mad Queen? Oh, yeah, I should like respect her screaming it. A bit, at least. Oh, yeah. Oh, those retail spawns, stop it. She's dead. Brother, it's been too long. Brother Scarius. I mean, at least it's not Sister Crimson, right? Sister Crimson is... Oh, I mean, she's always here as well, right? Let's walk this way, right? Then she's gonna jump over here. And let's go like this, and she's gonna jump there and not here. Yeah. Gotcha. She can be quite annoying, like reduce your crucibles time, like increase your crucible time by a lot with her jumps, right? So you kind of want to like position in a way that she like not gonna run away from you too much. Not even 40k HP. Why would you need 40k HP if you have like 40k HP healing per second? Wait, why can't Commander Lucius even spawn at this wave? It seems way too high for just like meme boss. Arcanes without projectiles on the Crucible. Yeah, I mean the build has like what, 15k, almost 15k HP by default. But like with Crucible banners, blessings, as well as like some of these pots, you have like 27k almost. My world is doomed, really? So at 170, or like 169, you always wanna like kill the boss that spawns like in this northwestern corner here first, because that's always gonna be a two-stage boss, either Theoden or What's it called again? Kovac, right? So you kind of want to like kill that guy before you transfer him over to like wave 170, right? Also, Drev was like the same jumper. Alright, come on. Iron Maiden, Kaison, and Fabius. Okay. And who's number 5? Stewart. Wait, shouldn't we have like extra spawns or like 5 bosses here? Oh, there's Reaper. There's number 5. He was late to the party. I don't know why, but he was. No mercy.
You have bested all that the Crucible had to offer. Where others fell,
You triumphed. Okay, so this extra spawn gave me like, I don't know, I think this chest is like the bonus chest, right, that we got now from the extra spawn. Which is, I mean, just as good / bad as the others, right? I used 2 Aether Shields. I mean, I have, like, I'm not even using, like, proper endgame components on this character, right? It's supposed to be, like, a beginner character using, like, easy components. So I'm using, like, Purified Salt right now, I'm using, yeah, stuff like that, right? Or what do you mean by, like, 2 Aether Shields? Time for lunch? Alright, enjoy your lunch, man. Ethical Mind Warp? Yeah. There was one in there, indeed. Oh wait, we're full, right? Oops. Okay. I'm gonna get back to those arm bits in a bit here. Let's see what which items we got here. So we got a Mighty of Frostbite on this one, that's kinda the garbage. Imperious of the Wolf. Glacial prefix on this one is really great. Of Corrosion is terrible, but Glacier might be like good enough already, right? Tempest of Spellweaving, which did not hit like acid, is kinda not good enough on this, right? Mighty of Caged Souls, I mean if you wanna play pets, then sure go ahead and play that, but I don't wanna do that, right? And we got like a couple of double rares here, right? Like... No, not too many actually. Void Touch of Piercing Darkness. I mean, even if this was like a double rare, it's like a Preserver base and like affects don't even fit together. Seraphims of the Void. It's alright. This one is definitely better because it has like more resistances, right? Glacial of Protection is alright. This is the... Oh, that's the PB one though. And you can use this for like cold PB, I guess. No, that has Hara's Shoulders, right? Do you even play these anymore? Are these like usable? I don't even know. Swarm doing essence? Maybe for doing essence. Maybe. Imperious of Arcane Balance. I mean, that is like triple res and lightning res on top. It's not too terrible, but also not great really. Right? This one has huge conversion there, right? 36% pierce to wit is probably like the highest that you can get on this. Of Destruction, Suffix has at least resistances. Damage is kinda not fitting with the vitality damage, but oh well. Shroud of the Drangul, I'm not sure. It's fine. The stuff is Kinda bad, right? Maniacal of Spellweaver. Not good enough, right? I mean, that's still Shrewd, right? Shrewd is just like, what, percent conning? Do you play percent conning on a Blackwater Cocktail build? No, you don't, right? If this was like the other one that's like good for cadence, then it might have been like actually good, but not on this one, right? Maniacal of the Boar on Granada? No. Vigorous of the Winterstorm? I mean, of the Winterstorm is always +2 Night's Chill, right? And this one has Steel Resolve as well, like Steel Resolve and Night's Chill. Might be like decent for Infiltrators, maybe, right? Maybe. Wait, what, Crucible? Yeah, we're just doing it once on this character to like show people that you can actually do it. And indeed you can. That's pretty good for this mode as well. I don't know, these eyes are not really that good though, right? I mean, they're fine, but not like super amazing. There's actually like nothing for this build. Oh well. I already have banners, I should refresh this like sometimes. To like make full use of the banners. Yeah, we did refresh it once already. We can refresh it like another time, right? I think you can refresh 2 times, right? Or even 3 times? I'm not sure. I think 2 times, right? So, yeah, let's do it again.
Splendid.
Splendid.
You have been splendid. I look forward to the spectacle.
Alright. Is there anywhere any decent Aegis of Menhir build? Not sure.
Greetings.
The best ones are probably like retaliation builds.
Oh, is that so? Greetings. There are many ways to quell such an ego. What makes you think you can handle my worst?
Extra spawns 150, here we go. Let's apply these actually. Why do I hear boss music? Where's the boss? Who's it? Right, Flesh Weaver Henesis. Oh my god. Come at me for the coin, Monka. Minus 69k DA, right? Do we have Leeching Mutator again? No, we don't, right? Okay, that's good. So Kubakabra's not gonna be immortal again. Or like, semi-immortal. Yo, the boss music stopped for Kubakabra, right? That means Kubakabra is not even a real boss, right? Confirmed. Kubakabra is a trash mob, confirmed. Illustra, the Mind Thief, is a bigger boss than Chupacabra. Apparently. But I have more CDR. Nice. I have even less armor, but I mean, this build kinda has 0 armor anyway, right? I have what, 1.5k armor? 76 armor absorb? Who needs armor, right? But I mean, Time Warp is really great as well, actually. Like, Time Warp gives me, rather gives enemy and reduce physical damage, right? That's, very good if you have no armor. Imagine dying in Crucible. I know, right? Imagine not having 100% success ratio in Crucible and then calling it easy Crucible. But yeah, like imagine also like not clearing Crucible in under 5 minutes, which this build obviously cannot. Oh my god, and these trash mobs are still stuck. Like trash mobs getting stuck in the spawn is like the most annoying thing ever actually. I need to fix that. I don't wanna like aggro abuse in the Crucible, right? Oh, another Kuba and Alexander. Dude, why does Alexander Meteor like not deal any damage in the Crucible? I feel like I got hit like at least 10 times already by it and got like 0 damage every single time. And I still kind of want to dodge it because I don't trust Alexander too much. Like sometimes he can still deal like lots of damage. But I guess in the Crucible you just can't face tank it. Because it's Crucible after all, right? Can we do it with these blessings? Hopefully we can, right? Go. Just be fast. Just kill the enemies fast. Right, we took another meteor there. To the face. That's cool. I kinda don't wanna stand too close to her because of her shotgun ease, right? Go with these spikes. I don't even know how scary she is in Crucible. She's scary in the main campaign, so I'm gonna respect her a bit here. If I die because my blessings run out. Yeah, it would be hilarious, right? Assist Crimson. Yeah, jump over here, please. Yeah, there we go. Right into message. Nice. Good job, Crimson. Assist Crimson. Well played.
What a bloody display!
We gotta reset some like potions, right? Oops. Another pathetic watcher. Commander Lucius and Charlot in one wave. Yes. Kairos. Wait, why is this even a 167 boss? What the fuck? Like, he just dies by, like, looking at me, right? $168 is a pretty easy wave actually, right? 169 is like a little bit harder, but you just have to like start here, right? You have to kill the boss over here first. The 2-stage boss. What did I never get? I got like Theoden 3 times, right? I never got Kovak actually. Oh well. I mean, Kovak would be like a little bit harder, but not like too much actually. Most annoying is... Oh, Anastasia, yeah, she's kinda... Like, look at this shit, like, what is this? 58 fire, 59 acid, 59 lightning, 35 bleed. Hello? Can you, like, please not reduce my resistances that badly? Right, where's the boss? Oh. Travis is too small, I can't see him. Badron, Alexander, Ekadzul, Rabathul. Who else? Who's the last guy? Another Badron? Double Badron? These guys are gonna port me around like left and right. I gotta go back to my Wendigo totems. Never mind, you're just dead.
You have bested all that the Crucible had to offer. Where others
Can you actually kill Korak and Crucible? Yeah, you can. He does spawn, like on waves 169. Nerf turf one, please. What do I mean? The set is totally fine. Cut. Oops. I gotta sell some stuff first. Maybe not sell this one. Shroud of Thunder is pretty bad though. Wait, another Mind Warp? No, that's the one I found, right? Yeah, no, that's the one. Okay. Demonic of Celerity. Oh no, Celerity is casting speed, right? So that's garbage. Is this good? Like triple HP, like double HP. I mean, and like health regen on top. Heart of the Wild on top as well. Nature's Bounty suffix. It would be good like on a different base, right? Or like a different implicit. This one's not good enough, right? Like it's not fitting for health regen. How do you like to run where you have every item available, double rares included? But you will have to kill every Celestial and Crucible. Right, you're gonna kill the Crucible as well? Or do you mean like you're gonna like have to kill every Celestial and the Crucible? Oh no, you're gonna do like Celestials first and then the Crucible? Rime Frost of Fleshhack, that's a double rare, right? It's an actual triple rare. That's an actual triple rare Grimtools. Nice. Look at the resistances. Keep it. Of course I'm gonna keep it. Keep it. We're gonna get more of these in the next patch, right? Hopefully. Rampage of Thorns. This would be like fitting on the other one, right? On this one. Like Rampage prefix at least, but not on the Granada one, right? Sheltering is like garbage. Decaying of Ferocity is not fitting at all. Negating of Reptilian Resilience. Negating is what? Lightning Grass? I think so, right? That's kind of bad. Vigorous of the Winter Storm. I mean, this has like +2 Night's Chill always. That's pretty good, right? I mean, I already looked at this one, right? What am I doing? Mighty of the Flesh Shark. That's always a keep, I think. Mighty of Vitality? No, right. Why would you keep Mighty of Vitality when you have Mighty of the Flesh Shark, right? Okay. Seems good. What else was in there? Next triple rare in 500 hours? Yeah, true. Or like rather on next patch round. That's gonna be like the last triple rare I'm gonna get on this patch for sure. Do you think it's worth staying on elite to grind 3.5k reputation for XP potion before going ultimate? If XP potion is like the only thing you're looking for and you're playing softcore, then I would say no. If you're playing hardcore, then I would say yes, because then you can stash the experience potions and use them on like a next character if you die, right? But yeah, if you're playing softcore and you're only farming reputation for XP potions and nothing else, then I would say no. Negating a stupid name for that prefix. Grounding is better, like in Titan Quest. Oh, the same was called grounding in Titan Quest. Interesting. I don't know, I kind of care too much like what it's called. Like, what I just care about is like the affix it has, right? Softcore, yeah, then you just go to ultimate. If you have the resistances for it though, like you need good resistances for ultimate, right? You're gonna have another like 25% debuff for like the first row and the second row for ultimate, right? I don't need that, do I? Okay, so this is basically gonna be it for this episode, I think. But since I don't have the Nightbringer yet, I should probably farm the Nightbringer like once per episode, right? Maybe I'm gonna get it here today, hopefully. How did I get the Morganath ring? By killing Morganath on this character. I don't know, I got it like a couple of episodes ago, actually. I mean, I'm ultimately looking for Nightbringer. That's like the most important weapon for this character. But like Morganath rings or also the purple Basti ring, right? Those are fine as well to like grind for. The Morganath ring is kind of easy to get though, right? He has a pretty decent drop chance compared to like Nightbringer or the Magi rings. I think it's like 10% or something like that even. It's pretty easy to get, kinda. And Nightbringer has like what, 3% or 4% drop chance, I think. I think 3%, 3%, right? Just GD stash it. Best tool ever, he says. I mean, if you wanna ruin your own game experience, then yeah. It's like the best tool ever. 2%? Oh, okay. Hey Kazimuda, welcome on, welcome on. How are you doing? And also, thank you again for your message yesterday. It made me quite happy, like, actually very happy when I read that. It's quite awesome when you, like, read that other people appreciate you streaming that much. And that was a really, like, feels good man for the evening for me. And they, like, yesterday was kinda, I don't know. I mean, I visited some friends yesterday, but it was great. On the other hand, there were also like some exhausting things yesterday happening, so... And today in the morning as well, so yeah, your message was really... I really appreciated it a lot, and I didn't properly answer you yet, right, but... I'm gonna answer you sorry for my French. Answer you properly once I have like the time. Scuffed. The day was scuffed? No, the day was not scuffed, it was just exhausting. Just wanna know if I have the Build the Neighbors assumption. I mean, if you have Item Assistant, you can just like store all the purple, blue, and like monster frequents, right? That you feel like are interesting for you. And you can always like check out the skill modifiers, right? And if they're like for skills that you are not interested in anyway, then like why keep items that you don't wanna, like why keep items for builds that you don't wanna play in the first place, right? Just keep the one with the higher numbers. Just look at your all damage and your all rest and then like pick the one that gives you like more of that number, right? Or what is it? Protections, it's called protections, right? Something like that. What is the stat called in D3 again? I have no idea. Like the one generic stat for everything. It's like damage, crit damage, and protections or something like that, right? And like maybe one or two other stats. That's all you have in D3, kinda. What do you mean I don't need 37 mythical massacres? Holy shit, dude. I am... You should definitely like regain some mats there. Like blow up maybe like 35 out of those 37, right? Keep the two best ones and yeah, blow up the rest. Barbaros Pants of Kings. Yeah. Yeah, just do that for like all legendary items and then enjoy playing Diablo 3 or like enjoy playing Volsum made in Grim Dawn or something like that, right? And if you like mod all of your legendaries to have like double affixes as well, then I don't know. You might as well just play Volsum, I don't know. Got hit. Ready? I have 24 bleeders. Okay, dude. Nice. Nice RR, guys. Oh, dark metal. That is a nice item, but I don't need it, actually. Finally managed to face-sync Ravager of Flesh with my Clairvoyant Spellbinder. Nice, dude, congrats. Wait, you're playing like full Clairvoyant set? Is that like, I don't think it's optimal for damage, right? But it might be tankier than like the full Aether variant. How are you sustaining, like, the second... Like, how do you sustain phase tanking him on the second phase whenever your Mark of Torment and your Mirrors on cooldown though? Forged him into a World Eater, yeah. What was a World Eater, by the way? What is that item? Does it even exist? It shreds enemy away by 125. So it's like Blackwater Cocktail, or does it stack with Cocktail? Is it like flat away reduction, or just the... Or is it like minus away? It's flat, okay. So it's just like... Yeah, it like allows you to not use Cocktail, right? Which is still great. But... Not as amazing as if it would stack with Cocktail, right? Let's buy the mat here. But I mean, on some like wordy tribbles, you still might wanna play Cocktail for the RR and for the flat RR, maybe. So, do you actually like get rid of Blackwater Cocktail then, or not? Oh, Turtle for Absorb, okay. Life Leech, Turtle, half pots. Sounds good, yeah. I mean, if you're like using Cocktail for RR anyway, right? For resistance, like flat RR anyway. then yeah, the proc is like not even that good. Like the active is not even that good. But if you don't use it for RR, then I think it's pretty good, yeah. 1 point cocktail. Also a possibility, yeah. Save some points. What the fuck is this guy? He's even time warped, are you kidding me? What is he doing in here? Hello? Game? What is a time warp boss and fucking Shade of Shuroth doing in this boss room? Like, hello? Jump on me, bitch. Come on, do that. Okay. Kidding me. Okay, Shuroth is dead at least. That's good. Oh, that's not Shuroth, it's what's it even called, the physical one? Zethris, right? That's his name. Zethris, not Shuroth. How do I have no energy? Hello? Don't I have like the scales on this character? Why does it not proc? Bro? Am I like out of potions or something? I think I'm actually out of energy potions. Wait, what is that? Is that even a thing? No, that's not a thing. I do have 23 remaining. Why does it not work? Weird. Oh well. Oh well. No, I have like 223, right? What am I saying? Maybe I just am retarded, I don't know. But yeah, what kind of bullshit was that? Like spawning a time warp right in there? Are you kidding me? Hello, game, please. Gonna get the iron bits here. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode 17 of this Vitality Conjurer. So we did basically everything in the game except for Kalagaja. Oh, we did her on normal only, right? Except for Kalagaja. Oh yeah, it's R60 as well, right? We still have to do this R60. So yeah, we still have some stuff to do for like next episode, I guess. Okay. But yeah, no Nightbringer. Yet no Nightbringer. Pepper Hounds. Where's my shelf bag? There it is. 3 blue rings.
I'll keep an eye on this.
And why does my item system not load these? There we go.
Got something you need stashed? I'll keep an eye on this. See anything you like? See you around.
Alright, so yeah, I hope to see you guys around, and thank you guys for watching this episode as well. Take care, and hope to see you around.